Hi, it's Cami here. Today I wanted to go through Sun Salutations A and B. They're two beautiful sequences that can help you whether you're starting off your day or you're about to work out and you want some great warm-ups to get your body moving and get yourself started. And we're also going to be adding in some energetic alignment, which is movement and breath through the poses. So while we're in a pose, we may take some movement and breath and join the two together. So let's get started at the top of our mats here. You can put on some of your favorite music if you'd like, and we're gonna just jam out and have a good time here on our mats. One of the things that I'd like you to be aware of as well is that everybody's body is different. So feel free, if you need to take a little bit wider of a stance. If you need to bend the knees in certain poses, it's okay. Everybody's body is different. We're all growing and on our journeys at different parts of our journeys. So feel free to just remember your positions don't always have to look like everybody else's. Just enjoy yourself, have fun, and let's get started. So moving to the top of our mats, we want to have our feet at roughly a hip distance apart. If it feels more comfortable for you, feel free to take a little bit wider of a stance here. We're going to begin by just arriving here on our mats. So what that looks like is just coming to stand. You can close your eyes or you can keep your eyes open as you wish here. But what I'd like for you to do is take a nice deep inhale. And as you inhale, begin to lift up your toes, pressing the balls of your feet into the mat. And as you exhale, slowly lower down your toes. Again, inhale, lifting up your toes, pressing the balls of your feet, the heels into the mat. The arches may come up a little bit higher. And exhale, pressing down the toes into the mat. Making sure that we're not hyperextending here through the backs of our knees, so soften the knees a little bit more here if you need to. Last one, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, slowly lowering down through those toes. Our roots of our body are our feet. So when we have strong feet, when we have strong toes, when we have strong roots, we can be nice and strong, planted into our mats. Coming into our first pose today, Tadasana, mountains pose, we're going to inhale, reach up through those shoulders. And as you exhale, slide those shoulder blades down the back, turn the palms to face forward as you come into Tadasana. Lengthen through the spine, chest is going to be lifted here, tailbone is tucked in. Inhaling at the top here, reaching the arms up over the head. Palms are going to touch, look to the thumbs. As you exhale, bend your knees generously here, pulling in through the belly and bringing the fingertips to frame at your feet. Full folding. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you inhale, we're going to lean the weight forward, bringing the weight into the toes. Heels are going to come up. And as you exhale, bring the heels back, lift up through those toes. Again, inhale, taking the weight forward into the toes. And as you exhale, taking the weight into the heels, lifting the toes. Again, inhale, leaning the weight forward for our last time. Exhale, bringing those heels down, pushing the weight back. You can even sit back a little bit more here through your glutes, through the tailbone, really getting a beautiful stretch here through the hamstrings, slowly lowering down. And on your next inhale, we're going to take our palms, bring them to the shins, coming into our half fold here, coming up with that flat back. And as you exhale, taking those fingertips down, taking the knees and bending them as much as you need to so that we can have the palms flat to frame the feet. We're going to step or hop yourself back into a plank. As you inhale, I want you to lean the weight forward so you're coming up a bit higher on those toes. Fingertips spread nice and wide and pressing the fingertips down into the mat. Turn your eyes of the elbows forward And as you exhale, we're going to bend the knees, the chin, and the chest will come down to the mat. And as you inhale here again, I want you to flatten out the feet, hug those elbows to the body, and you're going to bring your chest forward and up. Press down through the pelvis, coming into your cobra here. Breathing here. And on your next breath, inhale, curl the toes. We're going to bend through those knees and we're going to lift ourselves up, push the hips back. Tailbone is going to come up and back, coming into your downward facing dog. First downward dog here, I want you to bend the knees generously here, pressing the mat away from you with your hands here. You're going to keep bending those knees, pulling in through the belly and trying to gain some length here through the spine. Look to your knees, and I want you to take those shoulders away from the ears if you can, by slowly turning those eyes of the elbows again upward, so that the shoulder blades are away from each other on your back. Now while we're here, I want you to inhale, lift up those heels and hips nice and high. Pull the belly in, and now on your exhale, lower those heels and hips down. Again, inhale, lifting up those heels and hips, getting a really nice stretch here through the hamstrings as you lower those heels down. One more time, inhale, lifting up, and as you exhale, lowering them down. If you'd like here, you can go a little bit wider through your stance, so going a little bit wider through the feet if you need to. Let's take one more deep inhale together and deep exhale together. Pressing those heels down a little bit more. Inhale, look to the palms, hop or step yourself to the top of your mat. Coming into that full fold forward. Inhale, bringing the hands onto your shins here again for that flat back. And as you exhale, exhale a full fold. Inhale, coming all the way up, reaching those arms out to the sides, coming back to where we began here. Thumbs coming up and over the head, looking to the thumbs. Bringing the palms down to the heart. And then opening up here, coming back to Tadasana, Mountain's Pose. Let's take a few breaths here to just marinate in what we have just accomplished. Inhale.